Are you suffering from lack of space? Are you a person who, fills up the wardrobe, the drawer, the computer, the laptop, digital, your cell phone? You are struggling with space. You don't have space in your life, in your house, and suddenly you feel, oh my God, I feel so claustrophobic. You know what's happening? Your life is full of clutter. You need to start decluttering. What do I mean? You need to start throwing away things that you do not use. You need to start organizing not the clutter, but the stuff which is good from the clutter. So this video, I'm going to talk about how do you declutter your life. We're not just going to talk about the physical, but we're also going to talk about the mental, the emotional, and the information clutter that is in your head. So let's talk about physical quickly. 2016, I have started decluttering my life. I begin my year with cleaning up my stuff, cleaning up my wardrobe, cleaning up my digital files, cleaning up my financial records, cleaning up my personal, the shirts that I have, the t-shirts, the footwear, the watch, the personal items that I do not use anymore. Now I use this thumb rule. Anything that I do not use for one whole year, I start removing them. Now you can either give it away to charity, you could give it to your friends, you could give it to your family, things which are still good stuff, but you don't like it, you don't use it. It could be a t-shirt or shirt, you've used it, now you don't like it, give it away. Or if something which is not working, something is broken, throw it away, let it go. Don't spend your time trying to fix things or repair things. It's not worth. Your digital clutter in your laptop, you have backups of backups, and you're going crazy. You don't know what to do with them. Just sit with it, and if you know that you've not gone back to those backups in a year, you probably don't need them. Just hit the delete button. Let's talk about your mind. What is cluttering your mind? Now, when you have so much physical clutter in your life, your house, your mind gets stressed. Why? Because you can't find anything that you want, right? You can't find anything in terms of documents. You can't find anything on your laptop. You can't find anything in the house. You know that I have stored this particular thing somewhere, but it might take you hours to find it. And you know what happens at the end? You just go ahead and buy the new thing. You don't use the stuff that you thought, keep it, I'll use it, and your mind completely is stressed, and that also leads to emotional anxiety, anger, irritation, frustration. You can't find things. You clutter your time because you are wasting time with unnecessary searching things that you could have better organized only if you would have thrown away and decluttered your physical space. Your mind, are you thinking about negative stuff all the time? Things which are really not important. Why did that person say this to me? Why did this happen to me? Why am I not able to do this? Or am I a good person? Or am I good enough? These are mind clutters. These are thought clutters which is cluttering your mind, which you need to get rid of. Because if you free your mind of these negative thoughts, then guess what happens? More positivity can come in. You create more space physically, you create more space mentally. Let's talk about emotional clutter. What is the emotional clutter? These are the baggages that you have from the past. Emotional hurt, emotional, forgiving someone, or you're not asking for forgiveness. You have this, big boulder on your chest that you're moving around with. How do you declutter your emotions? Very simple. Ask for forgiveness. Let it go. Whatever happened, let it go. Let it pass. Remove it. Have more good emotions come in. Be happy. We always say, stay alive and fearless. The more emotional clutter you release, the more mental clutter you release, the more physical clutter you release, you will start feeling more alive, and you will be more fearless to do more things in your life. And last the information and knowledge clutter that you have. I mean, that's huge, right? Somebody comes and tells you that, you know, have a secure job and, you know, don't go for your passion. It's completely clutter. You know, somebody tells you it's better to be safe than sorry, and you don't go ahead and do what you really want. You know, somebody tells you that, you know, don't get into this emotion or relation because you might get hurt. So because of this fear of getting hurt, fear of losing something, fear of, you know, somebody told you that be safe and don't go after something which is risky, is your information clutter, which is sitting, you know, like knowledge in your head, and you're actually completely driven by this information clutter. So physical clutter, mental clutter, emotional clutter, and the knowledge that you have. Clean up all of these clutter, and I promise you, you will have a fantastic 2016. You will not believe, once you start creating space in your life, you know, physical, mental, good things will start coming in. And if you're a person, you know, oh my God, don't touch my stuff, I have emotional attachment to it, and you know, you go crazy when somebody throws away something, let it go. You know, I understand, you know, there are a lot of good stuff that we value, you know, stuff which, you know, has emotional attachment. Keep those stuff which are good, emotional attachment, but small things which you can, you know, store and you value, you appreciate, you look at it, you know. But if you have like a pile of photographs, today is a digital world, come on, go ahead and scan them, get it in a small, you know, hard disk or a pen drive, and you have all complete drawer full of physical cards or photographs in a small pen drive. So when you start thinking, how do I reduce stuff, you will come up with ideas as to how do you clean your life. And once you clean your life physically, mentally, emotionally, and information and knowledge, you will, what we say, live a more alive and fearless life. I hope this video serves you and you can start your year with more space. And if you have any questions or if you have any suggestions when you declutter your life, do write to us at info@murtabadi.com, or just leave us a comment below. Let me know, you know, what do you think about this topic. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon in the next video.